Hello there, Leo, and welcome to your mid-June 2019 reading. My name is Aaron, and this is my channel, *INconvience. If you wish to book a private reading or a personal reading, it is in the information is in the description box below. I haven't got my website up, so the information to contact me is in the description box below. Because of the inconvenience, I am having everything is 50% off because of the inconvenience. I really do apologize. I really do. I am a clairvoyant and an empath. Well, first an empath and then a clairvoyant. So the things that come in clearly are feelings and emotions, and from both sides, both spirit and from you guys, both physical and metaphysical worlds. And then spirit will send me messages like images, energies, feelings, phrases about the future. Really, Scorpio had theirs. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising Leo. I'm sorry, Leo, I didn't get to your June reading. I really do apologize. The energy in that reading was just so much. Like every time, literally, I have tried like 4 to 5 times to do your reading, and every single time I tried, like every single time I went to go do your reading, I had a panic attack. Like the energy was just so immense that I was just like, I can't do Leo this month. I can't until I'm more far along. Until I'm further along with my abilities and my because I'm still in the beginning stages of trying to not control it, but kind of like be more accustomed to it. So because of that, I'm very much it's gonna be a while. It's gonna just bear with me, please, because I get images and messages, and I'm trying to funnel that in, even when I'm shuffling or even during the introduction, and I'm trying to like push it back so I can get it done. All right, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Is there anything that I missed? I feel like I missed something. What am I missing? Are you missing anything, Leo? Like, do you feel like you're missing something right now? Are you listening to this video while trying to look for something? Well, if you are, I feel like for some of you, like, sweetie, you got it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's the last place you would look, or it's like, because they're giving me a feeling of like, oh, I put it in my bag, there it is. Or it's in my pocket, of course it is. So I'm just shuffling your cards. Kind of how like before you go out drinking or before you start drinking, like sober you is like like drunk you thanks sober you for like, oh, thanks sober me, I cooked. Like one of those moments like, I lost my keys, where are my keys? It's like, well, the you who was all there took care of yourself and put it in a place where you needed it to be, in your pocket or in your bag. That's what I'm feeling. Alright, let's get started, Leo. So, for Leo, Spirit, what are your messages for Leo? Leo, for the month of June, mid-month, Leo. Oh, card popped out. Flew out. Leo. Oh, another one. Alright. So, they ready. She ready. Leos have never been ones to be okay with being stagnant. Like Leos are just not the ones to be okay to be told waiting. Because for me, I give you the good and the bad, because I feel like you need both to grow. In order to heal and to heal properly, you need both the good and the bad. Sometimes people need the compliment sandwich. You did well. Like, it's all perfect. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. But there is this one detail that is a little bit, I don't know about it. But the rest is just absolutely gorgeous. It's like a compliment sandwich. You say something good, you say something bad, you point out the bad, and then you end it with something good. Like, you've never been one to accept the sandwich, but you need it. So, because the cards that came out were the Hangman and the Devil. Like, the waiting and being in limbo is just not your thing. It's a bad habit that you just seem to form. Like a bad habit that really needs to be worked on. Let's just say, patience is not your virtue. Yup. Of course. Yup. A 10. Well, Virgo's got a 10 too. Wow. Damn, that went from 10 to 0 real quick. Wow. Yeah, Leo, it's time for you to calm down. Not in the sense like, it's time for you to chill. It really is. And for those of you who are chilling, it's time to get off your ass. It's time to stop being lazy. Like, I feel like the energies need to reverse. They're showing me yin and yang, and they're showing me because yin and yang sign, there's a black dot in the white and there's a white dot in the black, and it's supposed to create harmony and balance, because with good there is in order for good to happen, or in order for good there needs to be evil, and in order for evil there needs to be good. One cannot exist without the other. And I feel like the two circles are like the white is inside the white and the black is inside the black, and that's not how it should be. Like, that's not how it should be. Like, that is creating too much, like, they're supposed to be swirling around each other in a steady pace, and with them in their, like the black and the black and the white and the white, with them in those, like, it's spinning out of control. Yeah, and it's not spinning like the way it should be. Like, it's off kilter. That's what I'm getting. Oh, so for those of you who are lazy, you really need to get up and just light a fire under your ass or something. For those of you who are doing too much, you need to take a step back. Back it up. And I say that because the overall energy that I see is, I'm going to pull a card for clarification, but the card at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for all of it, the overall energy for the message itself is about, like, you just being sloppy. That's the best way I can put it. Because you have the Seven of Swords. And I don't feel like this is someone stealing or someone being sneaky or someone trying to get away with something. I feel like you're handling too much and then you're dropping the ball. Like, you're dropping the ball. You have too many balls. Like, you're the Ten of Cups, but you... Not the Ten of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is your outcome. You're the Ten of Wands, but you dropped a couple of wands. Like, you're the Ten of Wands, but you dropped 3 wands. And now you're the Seven of... that's what I'm getting. They're having me correlate the 7 of Swords with the 10 of Wands. Like, they're having me... Like, those go together. Like, you were the 10... Like, it's almost as if you... like, you were the 10 of Wands, and then you dropped 2 wands, and all of a sudden your wands transform from wands to swords. So you're dropping the ball on a lot of things, and it's really complicating, like, your mind. It's really getting to you, and it's not your strong suit to really just take a deep breath and move forward. You're just like, I should have this. I'm Leo. Hear me roar. And Spirit's like, nah, Leo. Nope. We gotta take a step back, buddy, because this isn't working. Oh, goodness. All right, so moving forward, I'm just going to draw some cards for clarification on a couple of things, and we will move forward. This may take a bit, so if you want to go do something, get a drink, this is the time to do it. Or not, because I've been known to give a message or two while shuffling. Do what you do. Alright, Spirit, what about these cards? What about these cards? What about these cards? Please give me cards for Leo for its overall. Alright, let's see. Leo. Ooh, okay. Trying to put the horse before the carriage, huh? Or trying to put the carriage before the horse. It's just not something... Rushing into things also is just not helpful for any... Like, rushing into a relationship, rushing into marriage. Like, rushing into things is just not... Leo, you have your pace. I feel like the Leos who are lazy and the Leos who are too overproductive need to meet. Get to know one another. Like, just swap energies. Okay, let's see. Alright, Spirit, what are the messages for tonight? Ooh, I got 3. Oh, Leo. Alright, just one more card or 2. I'm not picky. I see. Okay, so they're having me put these 2 cards here. Some people have wedding jitters. The wedding jitters. What are those? Like, yeah, it is definitely wedding jitters. Like, not cold feet, but like, a wedding is a big thing. So of course you'd get like nervous around it. Or nervous about it. Could you please explain these 2 cards to me? Explain these 2 cards and then... Okay. Explain these 2 cards for me. Baby, they don't just... Fine. I'll take it. Just... I'll take it. What else? Could you please give me an explanation on that? I don't feel like I need one. They're giving me, no, you don't need one, but I just need... Yep. There we go. Alright, so what about these cards? Could you please give me an explanation on these cards? That's pretty much it. And these, like, really, what do you mean? Oh, too many. For those of you who have wedding jitters, just know what you want before you... Why would you not be sure, like absolutely sure about something, and then make a prop, like... Think before you act, but you're Leo, you never do. Because you're a bomb at everything. Woo! I'm just making fun. I'm just teasing. Like, I'm just teasing Leo. Alright, let's see. Okay. Okay, I see. Okay. Happy wife, happy life. You know what they say. Alright, I'm just going to do one more card. Okay. Yeah. Any advice? Any advice? Yeah. I'm getting... Oh my god, I'm getting, Let It Go from Frozen. Why, though? Anyway, don't answer it. Oh. Yeah, you're blocking yourself, like... Anyway. Alright, so explanation on that, explanation on that, explanation on that. Explanation. Just one more card, Spirit, one more card. For that, please, one more card. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. What about this? Okay. Close friends. That's what I hear. Close friends. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I am going to pull one more card. Alright, so let's pull one more card for this. Ooh! Kinky! Don't get too crazy. Like, alright, so what about... Oh, that's how I'm doing it. Oh. That's what you need anyway. 10. Tell me about this 10. Always focused on the wrong things, aren't we? There you are again. 7 of Swords, as usual. Okay, so. Alright, I think that is everything. I think that is everything. Everything. Oh, cool. Alright. So, under the 7 of Swords, one of the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords in the Gilded Tarot, under that card is the 10 of Swords, and under that card is the 10 of Cups. Like, and you already have the 10 of Cups in your outcome position, like, you poppin'. You have a lot of 10s here. You have another 10 of Pentacles, you have a 10 of Wands, you have a second 10 of Wands, you have a 10 of Pentacles, like, you have, like, of course you're Leo, like, of course, like, I'm just kind of like, of course. I'm just taking a sip of coffee. A sip of coffee would do me good. Now, okay, Leo. So, what is the thing that is happening with you is that your energy is so fast moving. You're ready for the next step, and Spirit's just kind of like, you know what? No. Like, no. Like, you're just like, yeah, I'm ready to go. Where's my next move? What is my next move? What is my next adventure? What is my next project? Like, you're ready to go. And Spirit's like, no. And you're having a problem that Spirit's putting you on pause. Like, you're having a problem with it. And Spirit's just like, you have so much abundance around you that I'm not going to even entertain that idea. You need to stay put, and you're going to stay put. End of story. Like, Spirit's not taking no for an answer. Like, they're not taking, like, you not wanting to do it for an answer. Like, it is for your own good. It is for your betterment. And everything they do is for your betterment. Like, you have to understand that. Like, you have to, like, if you don't let anyone in the physical world help you, just know that Spirit is going to help you, or Spirit is there helping you. Like, Spirit's got your back. They have your back. Like, they are your BFFFFFFFFFFFFF. Like, Eva and Eva. Like, they really do support you greatly. And it's all for your own good. I feel like that is I think, like, like, Spirit's having me feel like I could just end the reading on that. I could just end the reading on that. Like, it's for your betterment. It's all for your betterment. Anyway, so, the energy that you're being represented by Source, the energy that is, when you pray, or when you pray to whoever you pray to, or you have spiritual conversations or what have you, or you're really just grounding yourself, or you're trying to speak to Source meaning like God, Allah, Muhammad, Buddha, Ra, whoever you pray to, Odin, whoever you pray to, whoever. That's Source. And Source, like, Source goes by many names and many forms, but it's the same thing. When you pray to Source, the energy that Source is receiving you with is the Eight of Wands. It's very fast moving, very like, I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for that harvest. I'm ready for things to come in. I'm ready for things like, and like, you know how when you meet an angel, or when you encounter an angel, you encounter a high vibrational being, or you feel the intensity of love, you feel the intensity of their vibration, you feel the love, the light, like you feel the depth of their love for you, or their warmth. And so in that same sense, that is how you're coming off to Source. In that sense, that is how you're coming off to Source. Like, I'm ready for the next thing. I'm ready to harvest. I'm ready to, like, have these things come in. And, like, I'm ready. I'm prepared. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Like, it's this rushing energy. And, like, universe is like, can somebody get this? Like, whose child is this? Can somebody please come? Like, it's like, you're so ready to go. And they're just like, no. Like, pump your brakes for, like, 2 seconds. Like, just 2 seconds. Just hold on for 2 seconds. We're getting to you. You're there. Like, we got it. Because with that, you have the Ace of Wands, and that is just like the fire under you. As I said before, for those of you who feel like some of you got lazy. Some of you got lazy. Some of you got real lazy. You're like, yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Like, you have these ideas going. It's almost like, oh, I know it's going to be a hit. I know it's going to make me millions of dollars. I know it's going to make me this. I know I'm going to be this, that, and the other. Like, I know I'm going to be in a better place, or what have you. Like, you just got lazy on that idea. That's what I'm getting. You got lazy on that idea. No. We don't do that here. We do not do that here. No ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no beef. We do not do that. And that's what where Spirit is. Like, we don't do that. That's cute, but we don't do that. In the distant past, you have the Judgment card, so there was a bit of destiny in it. I'm going to pull another card for Judgment, because for me, Judgment is a wild card, and is very much, could mean a lot of things. A lot of things. So I'm just going to pull something from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Other judgment. Oh, wait. Someone from the past came back from the dead. What? You haven't spoken to them in a while. That's what I feel. Oh, okay. 2 cards popped out. Yep. I feel like you took them the wrong way. Like, you took them in the wrong way. You really did. That's what I'm getting. Like, you received this person in the wrong light. Like, the way you received them isn't the way that you were meant to receive them. But I mean, it happened, so can't change what has happened. We can only move forward from it. So in the distant past, someone came back from the dead. Like, they ghosted you, and all of a sudden they message you, and you're like, excuse me? And because this person's coming up as a Page of Wands, and you're coming up as a Nine of Wands. Fire all around. Like, you definitely show, like, a lot of your spontaneity through this. Like, you come up strong, Leo. Like, your energy, of course, you're Leo. That's why I could barely get through your... Oh, I couldn't get through your... I do feel sorry. I'm so sorry. I promise that I will try to work on it. I will. But, yeah, they're coming up as a Page of Wands, and you're coming up as a Nine of Wands. Like, I was hurt. I was hurt. Like, you straight up ghosted me, and now you completely ignored me when I needed you the most, and now you want to come back? I don't think so. And with that in the distant past, moving on to the recent past, you have the King of Swords. So it really just had you, which makes sense because Leo never moves into another energy without being like the king of it, like the top dog of it. So you move into the King of Swords energy, and it really is kind of like a lucky thing that you do. And I only say that because, like, they have me place the card up closer to the emerald that I have. And it's like, it's a lucky thing that you did take this energy of clear and concise. Like, you really took it upon yourself to really come off strong, but come on from a place of change. Like, you were just like, you know what? Instead of going down that road, I'm really going to be more clear on what I want. Maybe because there was a discussion between this person and you, or there was a discussion that you had, and you're like, okay, moving forward, I'm going to be more clear. I'm going to be clearer with my words. I'm going to be clearer with my speech. I'm going to be clearer with what I want, with my ideas, with I'm going to be clearer. And you're really taking a strong stance on that. And it's a lucky thing you did because, it does play a big part in what's to come. But as well as what's to come, it's really, I feel like you standing in this power. Okay, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting more so the future energy now. In the future, this energy is important. Like, I feel like in the near, not the near future, but it's so hard because Spirit does not live by human terms of time. Like, they live with energy flow. Like, that's the closest thing to time that they have is the flow of energy. Like, they don't live by a time frame. And it's so hard to discern, like, when. In the future, like, it's not too far in the future, and it's not too close. But in the future, this energy is going to be very important. So it's very important. I'm getting that it's very important that you hold on to this energy and you stay in this energy, which is why they're holding you back, because they want you to stay in this energy, this King of Swords energy. Just very discernment, very, very clear, very cross. We're going to get into that energy a little bit more, but right now they want you to know that they're holding you back, or they're putting you on the back burner from life, from certain things happening. They're putting you on the back burner because they want you to stay in this King of Swords energy. Just to be very clear, very direct, but also, just very fair, very clear, direct, fair. Use your discernment, especially with your relationships. Like there are some, like if you feel like you need to change something, change it. Change it. If you feel like you need to change it. Like, use your discernment. They want you to stay in this energy moving forward because in the future, it's going to be important. So, now moving on to the card placed in your near future. In the near future, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, with the Knight of Pentacles, it's low and slow growth. It's going to happen. But that's why they don't want you to move too fast, and we'll get into that in your distant future. But now in your most recent future, they want you to really take on the energy of low and slow, but with you being who you are, and the fact that the Ten of Wands came up twice, and and then you have like tens everywhere, like tens, nines, eights, tens, nines, eights, sevens. Like, it's just like, it's everywhere. Like, you guys skipped 5, said, see you later, 6, started at 7, and just moved up. Like, that's just, like, it's weird. Anyway, with the Knight of Pentacles, they want you to go low and slow, simply because, and this is important. I feel like this is important. What I'm about to say next is important. There's something in the home that you need to cut. Like someone is being hella sneaky. Someone is being hella sneaky. What? Leo? Something smells funny in your garden. Like something's off. For some of you, I feel like it's a spirit in your house. Oh, I don't want to deal with that. No. No. Absolutely not. For some of you, I feel like there's something in your house. For others of you, I feel like this is someone in your house. Like someone in your house. For others of you, I feel like you need a cleansing in your house. For like 2 or 3 of you, I feel like you need not an exorcism, but like a very strong cleansing. But for others of you, I feel like a light cleansing would be fine, and protective barriers like salt, sage, definitely would help. But for some of you, I feel like this is a person. For a majority of you, like a big chunk of you, I feel like this is a person. A person who, ooh, no. Like, no ma'am, no ham. Like a fox in sheep's clothing. Like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like, no. Cut it. Because you have because it's in your home, and this is what I'm saying about the King of Swords energy. Because it's in your home, they have the scythe here. You have the house, the fox, and the scythe. It's really asking you to cut, like, you need to come from this energy of the King of Swords, because there's something in your home that you really need that clarity on. You really need that clarity because it is your home. And Leo, like when it comes to your house, you're very much so like, I have my house in order, or I have my house the way I want to. There's not like I'm getting the feeling like there's nothing that goes on in my house without me knowing. And like Spirit's like, you sure about that? Like, you want to bet money on that? Like, you sure? You sure? And so, like, they're trying to hold you back because, in this position of clarity, you're really going to need this clarity of the King of Swords, this King of Swords energy that just brings so much clarity. I'm getting a message from the King of Swords. Now, he's saying that, it's the first time I'm getting that a card is speaking. Like, this is new. Okay. Okay. Very, okay. Like, he's direct, but he's, like, clear. Like, that's nice. I like that. He's direct, but he's clear. I love people who know what they want and how they want to, love that. Anyway, he's saying that, it's bittersweet. Like, it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword. Be careful how you wield. Be careful how you wield my sword. It's a double-edged sword. It's like the Ace of Swords. Like I'm getting Ace of Swords energy. It's like the Ace of Swords. It's a double-edged sword. Be wary of how you wield my sword. Archangel Michael. Definitely. Protection. With that, yeah, I would say like your home is definitely something. And then when you find out what it is, because what you find, because the clarification for that, I pulled another one, is the Queen of Swords. So they're really having you like, okay, what you need the King of Swords energy to figure out exactly what it is, to really just make it clear of what it is, like absolutely abundantly clear about it. And once you figure out what it is, they're saying to really cut it off or cut it loose, but you need to step down from the king to the queen. So you need to soften your approach about it. Definitely need to soften your approach moving forward with cutting this thing out. And I feel like this is about your like personal. This is personal. This is around your like this is in your house. This is, like in your group of friends, like really close group of friends, or in your house itself. Like you need to cut it loose. But you need to step down and really just, say what you mean and be clear about it. Because the king, like when the King of Swords spoke, it was very clear, precise, but stern. With the Queen of Wands, I feel like she's soft. She's stern, but she's soft. She's stern, but she's soft. I know a lot of people like that. Oh, with that being said, I've just bypassed this completely, and I keep looking at it. The overall, so the universe interacts with you, and the vibes or the energy that they're getting is the Eight of Wands. Excuse me, Wands. If you are a ghost hunter or something of that, the week between the full moon, the waning full moon now, and the new moon is just not the week to go and do that. This is just not the week. Whatever that means, this is just not the week. Because you might accidentally bring something home. This is not the week. Do not, really just take a rest. Do not. Whatever that was. With that being said, so in here you are the Eight of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is crossing you. But the clarification for both of those is the Child and the Cross. The cross came out first. I don't know why I put the cross in front of the Child, but I feel like it works both ways. So, but the cards to clarify those was the Ten of Cups, Ten of Cups. It was the Ten of Pentacles and the reversed Two of Cups. I do read reversals. I feel like you do need the good and the bad. Like, my mission here is to help heal you and to be there in your good moments and your bad moments, and to guide you during your bad moments, and to let you know that everything is okay, that I am here for you. If you ever need me, if you need me to vent, just contact me. Like, it's fine. Like, I'm here to heal. So I do read reversals because I feel like you do need the good news and you need the bad news. Not just completely good news all the time. Like, good news all the time isn't always good for you. But anyway, I digress. With that being said, you do have the Child and the Cross, and then the Ten of Pentacles and the reverse Two of... I feel like the reverse Two of Cups is more so about the harmony. For me, I interpret the Two of Cups as more of like a platonic or a business thing. Like, she has something that he lacks, and he has something that she lacks, and they pour into each other's cup, and they grow together as a couple, or they grow together as partnership. Now is not the time, please. They grow together as a partnership. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave. You're not. Yeah, you're not welcome here. Please. Well, it's up to them if they do it or not. Like, you're not welcome here. Bye. Sorry. Um. Uh. It's just some spirit. It's more not a spirit, like an energy. Like this, whatever it was in your house, just was not welcome here. Period. Anyway, so I really feel like this is more so of a partnership. You're really asking about this partnership. Um, you're really asking about this partnership. Like this, it's a new beginning and it's a new blessing that's coming through. It really is. Um, it's gonna be work. It's gonna be work. You're having doubts about it. Like I'm leaning more towards, again. I'm going more towards the wedding jitters that I got in the beginning. The wedding jitters. Like this is. I feel like I spoke about that already. It's just wedding jitters. Just know that everything's gonna be all right. There's no need to just throw away this. There's no need for it. Like there's no need. There's absolutely no need at all to be in this energy. Like everything's going to work out fine. You really need to, if anything, your strength comes from your partner. Like your partner is your battery. That's what I feel like. Your partner is your battery. Like they recharge you. Yep, because I got the fish, which the fish to me is the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups together. Like, but it's the it's more so the Ten of Pentacles because it is just such this absolute, it's just like absolute abundance financially. Just absolute abundance financially. And then the ring card is just happiness about relationships and marriage. And then you have the sun on top of that with the child. So there may be a child out of this marriage that's just going to bring you great joy. Like this marriage is just wonderful. And then next to it, like spirit at the bottom of the deck of the rider deck, at the bottom of it after I was done, they had me place, like when I turned over the deck, they had me place the deck next to these cards. So like this marriage is just going to bring you abundance of joy, and it's the Ace of Cups. It's just going to bring you abundant, like this marriage, this union. It's just perfect, like absolutely perfect, like wonderful. It's going to get rid of like, and it's not like, I feel like it's so perfect that it's going to be like the enemy is going to try to attack it. And it's attacking it by putting doubts in your mind. Like, you don't allow those doubts through. Like, your marriage is amazing. Amazing. Just, you're fine. You're fine. Stop doubting it. You really should be talking to your spouse about this instead of listening to me. So you really just need to have a conversation. Now moving forward, now that's taken care of. I feel like it just connects with that. So like this entire section is just one, it's just for one group of people. Like this entire section was just one piece of information for one group of people. That's it. And the rest was just for the collective. So on the far bottom right hand side, you will see the Three of Cups, the Whip, and the Four of Pentacles. Really, this is just more so, I feel like this is more so of you opening up and you really enjoying yourself and you're really going and doing what you love with the people that you love, you know, and getting a little freaky. What? You know, with the Whip there, the Whip has many meanings. The Whip can mean fast, the Whip can mean fast coming, or fast coming in, or fast going out. Like, but it can also mean kinky and just like fun and just fierce and really adventurous. So it's really, you know, but in this section right here, the Three of Cups really represents the culmination, like everything together, coming together, and all the things that happened in your life that led up to this point. That's just what in this position the Three of Cups represents. So you're really in this, you're really right now at this very moment just in this place of celebration, or in this place of just like enjoying, like really sowing your wild oats, sowing your wild oats, and just really enjoying life for what it is at this very moment, which is fine and everything, but don't get crazy. Like, don't get crazy, but it's fine. Like, you want to get kinky, you want to try new things, you want to like hang out with only your friends. Okay, for some of you, branch out. Like, go to a bar you've never gone to, go to a restaurant you've never gone to. Like, branch out. I feel like if you are single and you're looking for someone, they're there. They're not where you're. They're not in a usual place that you are at. Like, you guys, I feel like, okay, I don't always get love or relationship things, but for some reason, there's only been like 2 signs, and you're the second sign that have gotten like that relationship has come out. But you really need to open up your surroundings and be a little bit more adventurous when you go out. So whenever you go out, be a little more adventurous. Go somewhere different. Like, go somewhere different. That's it. Like, that's all they're telling me. Go somewhere different. You may find the love of your life somewhere different, and they will be your battery. With that going up, we're gonna move up to the 4 of Swords, which in its position represents the inner you, the inner self, and that's really in this place of just calm and collective and really gathering yourself. Which is, as I said before, like right now, you just, what on the outside, you reflect on the inside. And which is also what I love about Leos, is that whatever you see on the outside of a Leo is absolutely what's going on the inside. Like, you can read them like a book, and you don't really have to, not in a rude way, but just saying, like, when you're upset, it's obvious you're upset. When you're happy, it's obvious you're happy. When you're feeling empowered, it's obvious, because you're like, it's just obvious. Like, you're just, what you feel on the inside, you show on the outside, because you don't really have anything to hide. Like, you're Leo. If there's a problem, you'll take care of it. Like, you're Leo. Like, there's nothing you really want to hide. So you're just displaying, like, it. I just feel like it's just different dynamics. What is this? When you go to hang out, or when you're going out, one of your friends is not going to have their wallet, or is not going to have enough money to cover themselves. Just saying. That's for some of you, or for a few of you, like a sprinkling of you. One of your friends is either A, going to lose his or her wallet, or not going to have enough money to cover themselves. Just letting you know. Letting you know up front. If you're going to be that good friend and do a solid, bring some extra cash, and they'll owe you later. Or not. I mean, it's up to you. But, okay, so the card moving upwards, this is your environment. This is what's around you. And this is what I was getting at before. And the card that depicts your environment is the Lover's card. So I feel like Spirit's making me feel like the love of your life, or the person, your soulmate, you just miss. Like, it's almost, it's almost as if, like, you just pass each other. Like, you both, like, they come out of the outdoor and you go into the indoor at the same exact time. Like, you just miss each other. And I feel like that's what they're saying about this whip and the 4 of Pentacles. Like, going back down to the moment as it is now card, the 3 of Cups. Like, they're asking you to go somewhere different. Like, it's just like, oh my God, you guys always just miss each other. Like, just missed each other. Just missed each other. And it's just like, okay, so what if they try something different? Like, let's go somewhere spontaneous, and maybe they'll finally bump into each other. Like, that's what I'm getting from Spirit. Like, they're really asking you to go somewhere different. If you're really concentrated on looking for it, or if this thing that you really want to manifest, or that you manifested, like, it's like, because let's face it, fire signs, like, anything you put your mind to, or anything that you want, or anything that you ask for, will manifest itself. Like, absolutely will manifest itself. Or it may not, sometimes it may not come in the way that you want it to. Like, it may not come in the form that you want it to, or it may come a little too fast for you or too early, but it comes. Like, it's like I mean, you have all that fire. So, anyway, with that being said, like, they want you to try something different because in your environment, there's love there. There's love, like, your twin flame is there, but you just keep missing them by a hair. Like, that's what I'm getting. So, with that, the card above that is the outcome of all of it, like the outcome of everything. If you were to follow the advice, if you were to do things, is the Ten of Cups. Now, with that, I pulled a couple of clarifiers. The clarifiers that you have for the Ten of Cups for the outcome of all of it is the Eight of Cups, the King of course, the King of Cups, which I'm assuming is representative of you. Or I feel like for some of you, this is representative of you, and for others of you, I feel like this is more so representative of your partner or your twin flame. Which is, I mean, rarely that I get like a specific on that. Like like most of it is vague, and it's just trying to like explain the vagueness of it, because explaining the vagueness touches on many different people, on many different subjects, on many different levels. Like, it just reaches people in different ways. But it's very rarely they give me like absolute specifics. But the next one is the Hierophant. So this is a destined, like, this is the path for you. This new beginning with this person isn't going to be easy, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Definitely, absolutely going to be worth it. It's going to be worth the sacrifices. It's going to be worth the work, time, and energy for it. They're giving me idle hands as the devil's workshop. For some of you, don't be messing with that dark stuff. Like, the dark stuff has nothing but, I am just going to, yeah, no, absolutely not. Don't, like, just because you're bored, don't do something stupid. Like, just don't, please. Anyway, with that being said, yeah, it's a wonderful path. It is destined for you. I feel like if you follow this, if you do things differently, if you handle everything that you have to handle, like, everything will work out fine. Like, everything will just work out the way it is supposed to. Happy life, you know, it's just like this absolute splendor of abundance. With others of you, your partner, okay, for the married ones, or the ones in a relationship, your partner and you are very, very lucrative. Like, you guys are just wonderful together, and you can definitely, there's a future for you where both of you can make good money together, basically. For others of you, I feel like this is just more so on a personal level instead of a financial or like a financial or like a physical level. Or like in the physical world kind of level. It's more so like this is pure, like, like, this is ultimate happiness with someone. This is like personal instead of like physical. But yeah, it's absolutely, it's ordained, like, it's blessed. It's a blessed relationship, blessed for happiness, blessed for abundance, blessed for absolute, like, you're content with like a lot of it. Like, it's wonderful. Some of you have trouble with your throat chakra, which is surprising because, I mean, or maybe it's just me. No, it's just me, because this is like my 5th reading today, and I'm zapped, just absolutely zapped. But yeah, that's the outcome. Like, change where you go, fix this thing in the house. This thing in the house, or in your close circle, in your tight circle. This thing, like, fix it. Like, that's important. Fix it. Now, moving on to your distant future, if you do what's here, if you do what's there, the outcome is the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and then the person that you meet is definitely, for some of you, I feel like you need to work on your Sacral. I'm getting sacral chakra. And others of you, like 2, 3 of you, heart chakra. But then you may find help in doing that with your crown chakra. Like spirit may be helping you. For those of you who are gifted, spirit may be helping you with that though, or trying to help you with that. Now going into your distant future, you have the 10 of Wands. The clarification for the 10 of Wands is the bird card. The clarification for the bird is the woman. And the clarification for the woman is the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. They both popped out together. So, first of all, this is for some of you. First of all, don't care what people think in the future. Like, what they think does not matter. It's like you have already so much on your plate right now. You're happy. You're trying to deal with a relationship. You're trying to deal with a career. Like, you just have so much on your plate right now. Like, you just really need to, like, you went from a place of rest to a place of, like, everything will move at the pace that you want it to when you fix what needs to be fixed or what has to be fixed. Like, the moment you're done fixing that, you're good to go. For those of you who are having this wedding jitters thing over here, like, this does not concern you. Live your life. Like, live your life of abundance. Enjoy your honeymoon. Everything like that. Like, later on in the future, I feel like for you, later on in the future, you will start to feel what a marriage requires, and that will be your 10 of Wands moment, but it's a 10 of Wands moment I feel like everyone goes through. That's what I'm feeling. Like, this applies to everyone. Like, everyone goes through. So that's for those of you who are doing the wedding thing. Who are doing the wedding thing. Who are doing the marriage thing. Don't care what people say. Like, you've earned the place that you're at. Like, you are the HBIC. You are boss A, B. Like, you are good. For others of you, I feel like, okay, your wife or your girlfriend is getting pregnant because you have the bird and you have the bird card and you have the Empress. Like, the Empress is pregnant. She depicts masculine, like, not masculinity. She may be having a boy. Ooh, she's pregnant and she's having a boy. She's like, she embodies the strong woman, like the strong pregnant woman who has maternal instincts, who has intelligence, who has like that business ability. She embodies the woman, definitely. So with that being said, she may be getting pregnant because in the the birds can mean gossip, but talk, or falsehood, like false news, or it could mean pregnancy, because birds during spring, it just, like, birds, they multiply, they always come in groups, or so I can only, like, the birds with the Empress is just like someone's getting pregnant, or someone is pregnant, or someone will get pregnant. Either your wife or your girlfriend will become pregnant. Like, if you don't want a child, wrap it up. I don't know what to tell you. Like, wrap it up. Be responsible. You're an adult, not some 13-year-old virgin. Like, be responsible. Which you should be a virgin at 13 anyway. 18 is the limit. Like, goodness. But kids nowadays, I can't even. Anyway, moving forward. So the clarification with that, because I definitely need clarification, is the 7 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So you go back to the energy. Like, what you ask for, you eventually get in the future, but it's after this journey. Like, after this journey, what you're asking for at this very moment is what you get, but it's going to be after you fix what has to be fixed, you do what you have to do, you live in your relationship, like this, that, and the other. Like, after all this is done, then like you get what you want. Then it's presented to you along with other things. Like I feel like I feel like a lot of blessings are coming in your future, like a lot of blessings, and I feel like some of these blessings are going to lighten your load, and others of this blessing are going to add to your load, but add to your load in a wonderful way, in a very wonderful, great. I love this feeling in a wonderful way. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I feel. Yeah, it's kind of like a baby. Like, it's a lot of responsibility, but, once they're born, it's like, it's the best thing in the world. Like, it's the greatest moment in your life. Like, it's amazing. Now, we will go up to the cards on the upper left-hand corner and in the center, because you do have 2 7 of swords. Like, definitely have 2 7 of swords. And then with the Lenormand at the bottom of the deck for the Lenormand, for both times that I did clarification, at the bottom of the deck you have the Road was the first card at the bottom of the deck, and the second time that I shuffled at the bottom of the deck was the Dog. So definitely okay, so for one of the 7s, for the 7 in the Rider, the Rider deck, I feel like that 7 of Swords is more so talking about like dropping the ball. I feel like that's for the people in the marriage situation. But this 7 of Swords, I really feel like this is for more of like your home or the people around you. I've never seen, or I feel like I've never had to tell Leo about this, but maybe a warning would definitely help. Like, be wary, like, even if you're going into, like, if you're switching it up and you're going into different places, like, be wary about characters, like, your friends, the close friends, the ones who are there with you through it all. They'll be able, like, their energy, I feel like their energy will point out the fake. Like, their energy will point out who belongs and who doesn't. Like, their energy is like the compass at this point. Yeah. And it's going to keep you from being tricked or being deceived or duped. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. But on the upper left-hand side, you have the, which is kind of like the overall message, the message you're supposed to take away from this. You have the 7. So for the marriage people, like, dropping the ball, like, that is just the least of your worries. For others, I feel like not, like, changing your perspective on what you're going through is definitely going to be important and definitely going to be useful. Like, changing your perspective on it is definitely going to turn things around. And look at it more so positively, than in a negative light. And I feel like it'll just all kind of click. Like, oh, that's what they mean. Kind of way. Like, everything will just click. Yeah. Alright then. Alright, Leo. Those were your messages for the mid-months for the, for June? June. Yes, June. If you wish to contact me for a personal reading or a private reading, the readings that I offer, the services that I offer are in the description box below and the way to contact me. I haven't got my website up yet. I am working on getting my website up soon. With that, please like, share, or subscribe, or comment. It's really up to you to like, share, or subscribe. Like, I'm not pushing it on you. It's your choice. Do it or don't. It's really up to you. But with that being said, with that being said, I do appreciate good feedback as well as bad feedback. Like, it really does help me grow. Good feedback really does give me the confirmation that I am helping people, that it is all for something, that it is like, because my goal is to help people. My goal is to help heal, to help fix, like, I just want to be there for you, to give you that helping hand, or to give you that oomph through the day. Whatever it may be, I'm there for you to be of service, to help. But with that being said, Leo, it was a very wonderful reading. I'm finally glad I got to do you. I'm very sorry. I just couldn't. I just could not for the life of me. But I definitely will make it up to you. Definitely will make it up to you. I just have to think of a way to do so. But I'm definitely going to make it up to you. I really do apologize. All right, Leo, I love you. That was your reading for your mid-month. I'll see you in July for your July 2019 reading. Love you guys. Bye.